Paul, a big clash against the Hawks on Friday night. How are the boys feeling this week?
Yeah, it's a lot of sore bodies from the weekend, and obviously a heightened level of anticipation in terms of wanting to get out there and win some 4 points after some disappointing weeks. And the weekend, I think the guys are certainly trying very hard, and we're certainly inside 50s are really high. We got the ball inside our forward 50, 60 times again. So there's a lot of things they're doing right, but clearly we're not moving the ball with the urgency and with the precision that we require. So the boys are a little bit sore, but that's to be expected early in the week.
Now, defender Cal Hooker left the field early on Saturday with a hamstring strain. What's the update with him?
He's got a grade 1 hamstring strain, so it's likely that it'll be a 3-week period that we'll have him missing for. So disappointing. He's had a really good season, a stellar season really, and each week he performs really well on some good opponents. So he'll be heavily missed. But luckily, of course, we saw Tate Pear's return from his injuries, and I know he's looking forward to following up with that with a sound first up performance.
And Heath Hocking suffered a very heavy knock on Saturday. How is he tracking this week, and will he be a chance to play on Friday?
Well, he's still a chance at this stage, but it was a pretty heavy knock, and we're pretty cautious with what happens there. So, I think we do a lot of testing. We'll do some testing later in the week just to work out where he's at, and we'll be guided by our doctors. And there is a chance, but we certainly won't be taking any risks, and we're certainly looking or taking after all the protocol that's involved with concussion.
And are there any concerns with Michael Hurley?
No, Hills will be fine as long as he gets through training. And but I know there was reported calf soreness and thumb soreness, and both those things are true. But they're relatively minor. They're certainly not going to keep him from playing on Friday night. And so as long as he gets through training, he'll be fine. And
Bomber fans are keen to know the progress of Anthony Long. How is he tracking with his recovery programs?
Yeah, look, it's been a long, tough, hard road for Anthony, and really disappointing. We'd all love to see him out there playing some football. He's had continuous hamstring problems. He had a second operation on his hamstring only a week or so ago. So yeah, look, it's really difficult for the young lad. He'd love to be out there playing. He hasn't really been able to show too much. In fact, nothing this year. So we're just really supportive of him, trying to help him, work him through the problems he's having. He's a great young man, and hopefully we'll see a little bit of him towards the end of the year.
And in pleasing news to the club, Scott Gumbleton and Darcy Danaher made a successful return to the VFL.
Yeah, they were both very good. Some really strong marking from both boys. Two strong, tall, key position type players, and Scotty kicked 3 goals, and he got better as the game went on. His second half in particular was really promising, and Darcy showed he can be really strong and tough at times, and his attack on the ball's fearless. So they're really promising from both those boys. They both played about 80% game time, so it was really good effort, and no problems for either of them. So it is early days, but it's just good to see them both back playing decent football.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks very much, Al.